to my YouTube channel. My name is Hope and I am a senior portrait photographer serving both Charleston and Savannah, and this YouTube channel is where I share education for photographers as well as a little bit of a peek into my life living in the Low Country, and I'm so grateful that you are here. If you have watched any of my videos the last couple weeks, then you have heard me talk a lot about the concept of a senior style guide. Senior style guides are the document that I send to my senior clients after they book me to help them prepare for their senior experience. Very early on in my business, I've been photographing seniors for almost a decade now. I learned the hard way that if I didn't make it my responsibility as the photographer to educate my clients on how to prepare for their shoot and what's going to photograph best on camera and how to do their hair and makeup, that I was going to get seniors show up in jeans and graphic t-shirts, and I used to get really frustrated with that, but then I learned that it's actually on me. It's my job as the photographer to be sure that my clients have a full understanding of what they need to do and prepare in order to look their best in the photos, which helps them, but it also helps me to create beautiful portfolio-worthy images. So I've been talking a lot about this concept, and last week I launched the brand new senior style guide templates in my online shop so that you could take my guide that I send my clients and customize it to use in your own business. But last week we only talked about the girl guide. The girl guide is almost 70 pages long. It includes everything from hair and makeup to how to prep, how to customize your shoot, how to print your images, all the things. But I got a couple of comments that were like, what about the guys? What about the boy seniors? Why don't they get a guide too? And I wanted to talk about that in today's video because I talk very little about photographing senior guys. I feel like I specialize in senior girls. I have very girly senior clients who love the flowers, they love the bright colors, they love Charleston and Rainbow Row and all the things. So I photograph very few guys, but when I do, I have a senior boy style guide that they get leading up to their shoot because they deserve just as amazing and as thorough of an experience as the girls. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my senior boy style guide today so you can see kind of the discrepancies and what I include for the guys versus the girls and just get an idea for what a senior style guide even should include. But before I dive into that, I just wanted to tell you that if you would like a free gift from me, just as a thank you for watching, I'm gonna link my senior guy posing guide down below. It walks you through a couple of tips and tricks for photographing senior guys, as well as my signature go-to poses at every senior guy shoot with visual examples for you. And it's 100% free, just as a gift to you to say thank you. So feel free to grab that in the description down below. But let's go ahead and dive into what this boy senior style guide looks like and what it should include. So here is what my senior boy style guide template looks like in Canva. This is available in my online shop, but I'm going to talk you guys through some of the things that I included in the boy guide that I think are really important. Some of these are in both the girl and boy guide, but a couple of them are specific to the guys and what I think they need to know in comparison to the girls. So right here up front, we have a few different cover options, but those aren't super important. One of the things I wanted to mention was that I have a welcome letter to the guys as one of the first things that they read once they get this guide. So typically with senior boys, the mom or the dad or the guardian is who actually books me for the shoot because in my experience, the guys are not nearly as excited about the shoot as the girls are. So typically their first impression of me is this prep guide, if not in person. Sometimes the guys don't even get this guide and it's just for the parents. Either way is fine. So this letter walks them through a little bit of like a, hey, I know that this might not be the highlight of your senior year. This photo shoot might be more for your parents than it is for you, but I just want you to know that the biggest compliment I get from my senior clients is that it was so much easier than they expected. I promise to make this shoot really easy for you and fun for you, and we're gonna have an amazing time, and you deserve senior photos to capture something that you've worked really, really hard for, and you deserve to be celebrated. So I'm kind of just addressing like the, hey, I know this might not be your favorite thing ever, but I promise I'm going to make it easy for you. And then another thing that I included was a page directed to mom and dad. I really knew that typically the guys are not as excited, so the parents are who I'm communicating a lot with, and I wanted there to be a letter addressed specifically to the parents. Like, hey, thank you so much for choosing me for this senior portrait experience. I'm honored, and I promise to make this experience as fun as possible for your son. Even if they aren't excited, they deserve to be celebrated, and we're going to get memories that you're going to look back on and really, really cherish. So I did 2 letters in the boy guide because I just felt like it was important to address the senior guy as well as mom and dad. Then we move into the section section that is dedicated to what to expect. I think that a lot of why the guys get really nervous for their shoot is because, even more so than the girls, they've never had professional photos taken of themselves. They have no idea how that works. Are they going to be expected to pose and know what to do? What the heck do they wear? How the heck does it work? So this walks them through the entire experience from start to finish and really reassures them that they don't have to do anything the day of the shoot except listen. I'm going to walk them through how to pose. I'm going to make it really fun. I'm going to help them to pick outfits and know what they need to bring with them. I just want to reassure them that I'm going to make the experience as easy as possible and just give them the reassurance of knowing exactly what to expect and what's coming next. So I tell them that they're going to get a questionnaire. I tell them what they need to do the week before, how important it is to be on time, what the first 15 minutes of the shoot will look like, how changing outfits works, and how posing works. And then we walk into who to bring with them. This is a really common question I get from seniors as well as from other photographers, asking whether or not I let the guys bring their family, or any of my seniors really, bring their family, bring their girlfriend, bring their friends. And this page addresses that. Hey, you can bring somebody with you. I just ask that they only join us for the last 15 minutes of the shoot, as well as some visual examples of people that senior guys have brought with them in the past. And then we talk a little bit about locations. I think sometimes my seniors really dwell on where to photograph their session because they think that that has to be perfect. They think that they need this beautiful manicured garden location or this really cool graffiti covered urban location. And I have to reassure them that we don't need something grandiose. We just need really good lighting. So that's what this section really addresses. And then there's also a section with visuals of common location styles or types that they can choose from, just to give them an idea of the aesthetic or the vibe that a lot of my seniors are selecting. Two more things I want to talk you through, then we move into what to wear. And I really try to emphasize in this section that it's important to bring variety, and that if they only come with one outfit, that's okay, but that they're going to have very little variety in their gallery. So I encourage them to bring one dressier outfit and one a little bit more casual, and I even encourage them to bring sports equipment or props to really diversify their final gallery and add a lot of interest to their shoot. I want their shoot to be as personalized and custom to them as possible, but I kind of have to give them the inspiration and the extra nudge to put in that extra effort to make that happen. So that's what this entire section walks through. Some general tips here. I make sure to tell them to empty their pockets, and I say that accessorizing isn't just for the ladies. Think about bringing a cool watch or some cufflinks or a bow tie or a hat, something that's going to add a little bit of diversity to your images. And then I give them inspiration, visuals of past senior guys who have really nailed it with their outfits and had a lot of diversity in their looks to create a lot of interest. And then the last section that I wanted to mention to you guys that I think is really important is this gallery delivery section. This is something that I actually recently added to all of my senior style guides that I really think is going to increase the cart value of my clients purchasing prints and products. If you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you know that I am a shoot and share photographer, meaning I do include the digital images in my clients' senior sessions, but they can purchase prints and products through their online gallery, and I make a profit off of those purchases. I don't do a lot to encourage those purchases typically, so that is what this part of the senior style guide is dedicated to. So I talk them through what to expect after their session, that I do same day sneak peeks, when they can expect their gallery, what their gallery is going to look like. But then I have an entire section dedicated to the importance and the value of printing your images. I show them how to access the shop, how to crop the images for the right print size, how to make the albums, how to order grad cards, and it really encourages them to actually utilize that section of their online gallery to purchase prints and products, which in turn gives them a better experience to have physical copies of their images and also makes me more money per session. So I hope this video was insightful to see a little bit of a peek into my actual senior boy style guide, and there are going to be two links in the description for you down below. One of those is going to be the free guy posing guide that I mentioned. If you'd like to download that to really level up your next senior shoot 100% for free as my gift to you to say thanks for watching. And the second link is going to be to our Canva template version of that boy senior style guide. It's the exact template that you just saw that you can purchase in our online shop and just drag and drop your own images to customize it and use it in your own business. But thank you so much for watching. We would be so grateful to have you subscribe. I share new educational videos every single week, and our goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers, and we are almost there. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.